After wrestling bears in front of spectators for most of the 1950s, in 1959, William J. Cobb, aka Happy Humphrey, began his pro wrestling career, regularly facing Haystacks Calhoun and even selling out Madison Square Gardens, as well as being one of the first super heavyweights to compete in a handicap match. Usually being billed at 750 pounds, on a few occasions he reached the 800-pound mark, and at least one occasion tipped the scale at over 900 pounds. He is to this day the heaviest man to ever wrestle professionally. Humphrey's promoters had a 1951 Pontiac, heavily modified to carry the wrestler around. Seats were removed and extra shocks were installed to support Humphrey's enormous weight, and also as a gimmick. In addition, he was usually weighed before matches on a meat scale at rendering facilities. In 1960, Humphrey met future multiple NWA World Champion Harley Race, who was only 17 at the time. Race, who was just beginning his own career, was hired as Humphrey's driver, and he also wrestled Humphrey on multiple occasions. Race earned $5 a day plus room and board for driving Humphrey, and $25 for each match he wrestled with the Giant. According to Race, Humphrey was so large that normal showers could not accommodate him. As a result, Humphrey was obliged to lie naked on the ground while Race would apply liquid soap to his body, scrub him with a mop, and rinse him off with a garden hose. Race also stated that Humphrey, who taught him how to take bumps properly, was a very kind person and one of the few wrestlers of his era who took the time to sign an autograph for everyone and to socialize with fans. Humphrey had difficulty fitting in with regular society due to his great size. People stared at him on the street, and he was often refused service at restaurants. In one incident in Alabama, he became stuck in a telephone booth and 8 police officers were required to extract him. In another incident in New Orleans, Humphrey attended a movie and became stuck in the theater seat. Welders had to cut the seats around him in order to get him out. In 1962, Humphrey was forced into early retirement due to a heart condition. After retiring, his weight again ballooned to over 900 pounds. At this weight, he would tire after about 10 steps and have to sit down in 2 chairs. Humphrey attempted to control his eating habits, which sometimes included eating up to 15 whole chickens in one sitting. But after consulting with doctors, he decided to volunteer for obesity research and checked himself into the Medical College of Georgia's Clinical Investigation Unit in Augusta. Upon entering the clinic, he weighed 802 pounds. For 2 years, Humphrey followed a strict doctor-controlled diet regimen. He was not allowed to exercise in order to avoid fluid loss via sweat. He was also confined to the air-conditioned clinic itself. In the spring of 1965, Humphrey left the clinic where he had lived the 2 previous years. He weighed a comparatively healthy 232 pounds, a total loss of 570 pounds since he was admitted. Humphrey won a place in the Guinness Book of World Records as champion slimmer for his weight loss. After leaving the clinic, Humphrey got a job at an Augusta, Georgia shoe repair shop. He stated that he missed the sport and mixing it up with other wrestlers, but was looking forward to a new life as a normal-sized individual. In 1973, he competed in a battle royal in Georgia for promoter Ann Gunkel and was back to 625 pounds. In 1975, Humphrey appeared in the film The Moonrunners as Tiny the Syndicate Man, the TV show the Dukes of Hazzard was based on. In later years, Humphrey could never control his own weight and died of a heart attack on March 14, 1989 at 62 years old. At the time of his death, he weighed over 600 pounds.